recent announcement from a biotechnology startup revealed that they have genetically modified a mouse to have fur resembling that of a mammoth. But why did they do this and how? Let's break it down. The company behind this experiment is Colossal Biosciences, a startup that made headlines a few years ago with an ambitious goal to bring back the extinct woolly mammoth. Their approach involves using recovered genetic material from mammoths found in Siberia and combining it with the DNA of modern elephant. The idea is to create a hybrid, an elephant modified to have mammoth-like traits. They have set 2028 as their target year to achieve this. But instead of an elephant, their first major result is a woolly mouse. Was this a spelling mistake? Were they always talking about bringing back woolly mice instead of mammoths? Jokes aside, what they have created is an incredibly cute mouse with long curly fur resembling that of a mammoth. This experiment is an attempt to showcase their capabilities, but it also raises important questions about how feasible their mammoth project really is. Why start with mice? Why not jump straight to modifying elephants? The answer lies in genetics. Mice have been used in genetic research for a very long time, and scientists understand their DNA extremely well. Most genetic modification techniques have been developed and tested on mice, but these methods may not work on other species, especially larger and more complex animals like elephants. The research team analyzed 59 mammoth genomes from samples dating back as far as 1.2 million years. They compared this data to the genomes of Asian elephants, looking for key genetic differences responsible for traits like fur growth and fat metabolism traits that allowed mammoths to survive in cold environments. After identifying several genes potentially responsible for mammoth-like hair, they turned to mice. Interestingly, some of these genes were already known to influence hair growth in mice, so researchers tested them by disabling certain genes in mice embryos. Using CRISPR gene editing technology, they altered the DNA of mice embryos, disabling 5 key genes. The result? 11 baby mice with fur that was 3 times longer, curlier, and wavier than normal. Even their whiskers had a distinctive curl. Another approach involved modifying embryonic stem cells, introducing precise mutations found in mammoth DNA. This method also produced mice with woolly fur. This experiment quickly went viral. The researchers claimed that their work brings us one step closer to de-extinction, the process of reviving extinct species. But many scientists remain skeptical. Modifying just 8 genes is a tiny step compared to the estimated 1.5 million genetic differences between mammoths and modern elephants. Even the lead researcher from Colossal Biosciences previously calculated that recreating a true mammoth would require modifying thousands of genes, a process far beyond our current capabilities. Another major challenge is the complexity of elephants themselves. Unlike mice, whose genetic modification is relatively straightforward, elephants are much larger and reproduce much more slowly and have a pregnancy period of nearly 2 years. Experimenting on elephants would take decades. Additionally, ethical concerns arise. Asian elephants are an endangered species, and obtaining permission to conduct genetic experiments on them would be extremely difficult. Despite these challenges, Colossal Biosciences is exploring alternative approaches. Last year, they successfully turned Asian elephant cells into embryonic stem cells, a technique commonly used in human research. This could allow them to study and modify elephant DNA without needing live animals. While this is an important step, it's still a long way from creating a real mammoth. In reality, what they have achieved so far is a cute, genetically modified mouse with woolly fur. While it demonstrates their ability to alter specific traits, it does not mean we are anywhere close to bringing back mammoths. At best, they might one day create an elephant with slightly longer, shaggier hair, but that doesn't make it a mammoth. So what's next? Will they continue their mammoth project, or should they focus on selling adorable woolly mice as pets? After all, these tiny creatures look like a mix between a guinea pig and a miniature mammoth, and who wouldn't want one? At the end of the day, while the idea of resurrecting mammoths is fascinating, it's unlikely to happen anytime soon. The same environmental challenges that led to their extinction still exist today, making their survival questionable even if they were successfully brought back. For now, this is more of a clever marketing move than an actual scientific breakthrough, but who knows? Maybe one day science will prove us wrong. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more updates, and if you enjoyed this, consider supporting the channel. Stay wonderful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.